Hi. Well, I wanted to talk today about, the special needs journey more, has a journey itself. And, just to go over, like the basics. So, when you are told that your child, is going to have additional needs, either medical or just in the way that how they're going to be developing, because this is a wide range of needs. The main thing is that everyone finds out at different stages. Sometimes you are told when you are pregnant that there are complications, or that they see that there's mutations, and you have through the gestation part of your pregnancy that you are knowing this, and then you can start doing research um, to prepare you a little bit more. But honestly, you're never prepared. And other times, parents will find out after the baby is born, maybe right there when they're at the hospital and they're running, the blood work, which I know that they usually do that around the world. And then something comes up, or when they see the baby, something that they didn't see in the ultrasounds because they have a good pregnancy. And other times parents will find out later, a couple months later, even a year later, when the child it's not developing how they should. Other times parents will know after 2 years, when children are developing completely what they should be doing, what we call normal, even though what is normal, right? But traditionally what humans should be developing. So parents sometimes will see a change around 2 or 3 years old. And other times things come later when children start school, and that's when you can realize that, okay, well, now maybe we have some learning, processing disorder, or etc. So there's such a wide range of this journey, and that's what each journey is so unique. It's so special to not only that child, but that to has a family. Because I always say that yes, each journey it's unique, but I think that once you are told that your journey is going to be different than all the other people, that is what is still bond us all, and what we have that in common. And of course, some journeys are a little bit harder. Some journeys are short journeys. That's something that has a community too, in the special needs community. We don't talk about that too often. That all the cases that I just mentioned are usually children that, we expect that they're going to be with us forever. But there's also, journeys that are short, that once children come to this world, they're not going to be with us forever. And sometimes parents know that right away, that they may have just few minutes or few hours with them after they're born. And other times that comes down the road when they find out, maybe through genetic testing, or they can put all these together. And that's what I feel, that if you are in this journey, no matter when you started this journey, if it was before your baby was born, or right at birth, at the year mark, 2 3 years, or even later, you know it's rough. I know it's rough. I'm not in here to tell you that this is easy and a bed of roses and also pretty, but you can do this. I have done it. I have friends that they have done this, and you have to instill in yourself that we got this. It's hard to understand once you are just starting the beginning, because I took a photo of my husband and my son maybe a week ago, and they were going up the hill in our neighborhood. And that's how I feel this is said, that when you are just told that you are going to be a special journey, you are at the bottom, of the hill, and you see these like huge, like, how are you ever going to get uphill? And yes, it may take days, may take months, may take years, but no matter where you are in the hill, every step counts. And that's what you have to remind yourself every single day, that no matter how hard it is, because a little bit of a step will make such a big difference for you. And later you can see that every accomplishment, you treasure them more. And then few years later you can look back and you can say, oh yes, we had that. And I'm not talking about that you're just reaching milestones. Is that you as a parent, you will change. I guarantee you that. I can tell you right now, if this is the beginning of your journey, you're going to be different in a matter of time. Everyone will take their time. I cannot say how long it's going to take you, but you will be different. And it happens to all of us. Either that you change the way that how you see life, either maybe different the way that how you teach your children, it may be the way that how you interact with others, how your social environment is going to change. Your friends, your family members, everything will change. That's a guarantee. But I just want you to always remember, you got this. And you have to say that to yourself every single day. And I believe in that. And I think that once you have that in you and you can keep it up positive, even though sometimes it may be impossible, it will help you to cope with this. And we're going to talk about coping later. But I just wanted you to know that you're not alone. There's others that are going through the same journey as you are, and reach out. I think that that's the best thing that I can tell anyone. I wish that I have done it myself, and we didn't. We became a little bubble, and that's what we needed at that time. And that's why, again, we know that in the special needs community, it's isolated, not only because society does that sometimes, it's because we do that to ourselves. But reach out to those that understand what you're going through, and then to those that maybe went through the same thing, maybe the same diagnosis, so they can give you some insights, some ideas of how to do this. I'm not talking about reach out for hope, because that's something that you have to do personally. I'm just talking about somebody who have done that. It can take your hand and say, this is what I had, and you're not alone. We can do this together. And that's what I think that I'm making all these videos, just so you can find that person, that group in your city, or where you live, and whoever it is. And sometimes even it may not be somebody that went through the exactly same thing, but they get it, they understand. And that's why you have to find someone, a group, anything that will work for you, that it can help you to push up the hill, because that's how it is. This journey is up the hill, but for all parents too, parenthood, it's like that. We're constantly battling, going up the hill, and we feel that at some point we're going to make it there. But I feel that it's more like a bumpy road, more than sometimes, make it up the hill and then everything is beautiful and cute and fluffy. It's not like that. But my main message is that, so just be positive. I know that it's hard sometimes, but once again, you're not alone. So take care. Bye bye.